What does it take to be a leader? There have been many iconic, influential and famous leaders to grace the world, which include Winston Churchill, Martin Luther King, and Nelson Mandela. Today's aims and objectives are to define the term leadership and discuss, are leaders born or are they made? And to also explain the leadership trait theory and discuss the big 5 personality traits. West in 2013 defines leadership as a social interaction between people, whereas the expression leader is used to denote a person or sometimes a group/company who has influenced others. Another definition of leadership, which comes from Daniels et al. 2019, defines leadership as a process of influencing in which an individual exerts intentional influence over others to structure activities and relationships in a group or organization. Are leaders born or are they made? Khan et al. 2016 explains how leaders are born and only men who have certain characteristics and potentials will be worthy enough to become leaders. Great men are born, not made. This, however, is a divided view, as not everyone believes leaders are born and not made. Leadership skills can be taught no matter who you are. If you already have leadership skills, then they can be further developed, or if you are working your way up into a leadership role, you can train to become one, showing that great leaders can be made. A trait is a psychological or biological characteristic that can be measured, can vary from person to person. It can exhibit temporal or situational stability, and can also predict the attributes of people, determine people's decisions or behaviors, and consequently outcomes. Leadership trait theory specifically investigate the personal characteristics that make successful leaders, which differentiate leaders from followers, with some of the most important characteristics being intelligence, being innovative, and self-assurance. Known as personality traits, they are factors which contribute to an individual's feelings, how they think, and also how they behave. Personality traits can be divided into 5 main factors: neuroticism, extroversion, openness, agreeableness, and conscientiousness, which are known as the Big 5. 4 of the 5 contribute positively to good leadership, with only neuroticism contributing negatively. Openness is all about being open-minded and accepting of both new ideas and experiences from followers and subordinates, and listening to what others have to say. Extroversion is all about being assertive as well as social, seeking excitement. An individual/leader who has high extroversion is described as outgoing, kind-hearted, friendly, and warm towards followers and their subordinates. Agreeableness is the willingness to help others, prioritizing others over themselves, as well as being a trusting, humble, and modest individual. Conscientiousness is an individual who is goal-driven, displays self-control and self-discipline, as well as being organized and persistent. Drawing from my position as a Beaver leader, I expressed both extroversion and conscientiousness traits within my role. I was driven to helping the children earn and achieve as many badges as they could before they were then too old and moving on to the next stage, which is Cubs. Through this leadership role, I was both kind-hearted and friendly to the children. More personal traits which make a good leader include tenacity, energy, persistence, ambition, honesty, integrity, self-confidence, emotional stability, motivating, patience, and more. Thank you for watching, and I hope you now know a little bit more about what it takes to become a leader.